2. What up, though?
What's happening?
Happy Monday morning.
Monday after the fucking long weekend of the turkey weekend.
Is.
I think I gained like fucking 5 pounds.
You should have.
Ew.
If it's 9:07.
We early.
We actually got 9:05.
We early.
Oh, Real Talk Uncensored on Rip Radio Network. What up,
Know
though?
what it is, though. You know what I mean? Good morning. Here we go. Let's get this shit cracked.
Should we? Shall we?
We got you. You know what I mean? How was everybody's Thanksgiving? You know what I mean?
Mine was vote-tastic. How was yours?
Huh?
Mine was vote-tastic.
Vote-tastic?
VOTE. Vote-tastic.
What the fuck is vote-tastic?
I voted every day, all day.
I did. Have y'all
day,
been
all
voting?
day.
Have y'all been fucking slacking and voting? Y'all need to vote because voting ends on the 30th, right? November 30th. So I need y'all to vote.
Come on, put us in the pocket. Come on.
Yes.
We need y'all help.
You know what I mean? So that's
How was
the
your
plan.
weekend, homie?
It was pretty good. You know what I mean? I sat around and was lazy ass this weekend and do shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah. You know
I did.
Shout
I did
out
not.
to my sister Ramona. She's still stuck in Pittsburgh. She had an unfortunate accident, so she's laid up in bed right now. She better be laid up in bed with her feet up.
Oh,
Because she slipped down and she missed the stair and broke her ankle. So you know what I mean?
Prayers of healing for you, sister.
Yes.
I
He said Silk said he fucked up. They've been having COVID, but they've been voting every day. Damn, bro. I hope y'all all right. I hope the whole family and everybody's okay. Hope y'all getting along right because that COVID shit ain't no joke.
I'm sorry. COVID.
Damn.
Listen, it's still around. I want to
Please,
yeah.
because people thinking it's not. It is.
No, real talk. I walked into work this morning on some sad shit. Went to the floor and I saw like when patients passed away, the charts were sitting at the desk and I saw my homegirl name on there. That thing sunk my heart. She passed away this morning.
Oh,
so
wow.
may she rest in peace. Prayers to her family. I don't want to say her name yet because I know her family didn't put that out there yet. I went on her page and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So dang. Sorry, sis.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, you just, damn. Got to be careful.
Gotta be careful. So COVID still is around, and you know, I know we comfortable and all that. Even me.
Yeah.
You know, just.
I mean, we getting comfortable like we forget it's here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people are still experiencing it. You know what I mean? I've had it twice.
It just, to me, I think if you got like mitigating issues or underlying and a lot of stuff going on health wise,
it fucks you up.
Yeah, it just got you.
But I'm praying for y'all. I hope y'all feel better.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The whole fan family over there. That means one of you foul people brought that shit to Black Tigers and gave it to the Tigers. Y'all foul.
How you know the Tigers ain't bring it to us? Fuck you talking about? How the fuck you talking about? You don't want to say it? It's okay.
One of us fucked up people.
It's more of them than it ever is of us. I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
It's more Tigers. It's more Tigers.
Yo, every year I be like, that's an old Tiger.
I don't know no more.
I don't know no more.
My name is.
How many of y'all are there? Shit.
Hi, my name is who?
What?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, this is what we doing. All right.
How was your Thanksgiving though?
It was all right though. I mean, you know what I mean? It was good. It was nice and quiet. I had family. The kids was there, you know what I mean? And just didn't do shit. I just sat on the sofa, ate, and slept. That shit was dope.
Well, shout out to Brittany and her family. She cooked this year.
She did?
Yes. Her first year cooking, like everything. Like I went over there. Yay! I went over and I usually make I'm a cranberry sauce person, right?
Yeah.
But I make mine from scratch. So that's what all she wanted me to make was a cranberry sauce and gravy because I had to work that morning.
Okay.
I went to work. I got off at like 3 o'clock or whatever. Dinner started at 5, so couldn't really do a whole lot. And the day before, because I do hair, I had to do hair all the way up until, so I didn't even get home Wednesday night until like 11 o'clock.
Okay.
At night. Because I went to work that morning and then got off and then went to the shop because I wasn't going to be there on Thursday. So, yeah, it'd be like that. But she did a good job.
Brittany, I ain't getting no plate. I ain't getting no plate, girl.
We got plates today, though. Don't even worry about it. If you didn't eat, listen, we got plates today. Who we got with us today? We got Gangster White Walls. Gangster White Walls bought us.
Gangster
dinner.
White Walls?
Gangster White Walls.
Oh, my God.
What up, though? Good morning, Gangster White Walls.
Gangster White Walls. Mr. White Walls. They call him.
He's shaking his head like, what in the...
Explain.
You was a little gangster with me last week. You was getting all in your whatever. Like you was turned up last week. And I said, this nigga gangster. So I figure white walls are white, but when they gangster, that's what it is. You ever seen Gangster White Walls?
No.
Okay, if you look at any old movie back in the day, like white walls are this thing.
I know what white walls
Gangster
are.
white walls are the big ones.
Yeah.
Are the wider ones.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
Yo, I think Silk said to you, the person who brought them COVID was the lady in the red sweatsuit on the massage table.
Oh, shit. Oh, really?
Yo.
Really?
Yo.
Listen.
Yo, shit.
That was burgundy. Thank you very much.
You had to correct the color? You had to correct the color. Oh,
I gotta
my
eat
God.
that shit on. They gotta eat that shit on live. Okay, we gonna eat it. Look, it's so. I want y'all to know, Gangster White Walls.
Oh, shit.
Tone waited for me in the parking lot. I'm telling. Tone
you
waited for
telling?
me in the parking lot to say to me, "Did you bring seasoning? Cause you know he ain't seasoned the shit."
Need seasoning, damn it.
I got hot sauce, but
You got hot sauce with hot sauce. I can rock with the hot sauce. We can make it do what it do. What is on the menu for today, Mr. Gangster White Walls?
come on.
Okay. Hold on. Going back last year, I mentioned what I had for Thanksgiving, and there were 2 items that you two never had.
Yes.
One was the squash casserole.
Yes.
And the other was green bean casserole.
Okay.
Those are the 2 main things I graded. So as for your main dish, I did grilled some turkey wings. So
What?
Okay.
That's what's up. Like, I'm not mad.
I'm not mad at that.
So I fumbled the ball. Well, Mountain Dew fumbled the ball. I went to 7 different stores trying to find that dang, that fruit punch Mountain Dew. They did not. So I took the liberty of bringing some juice for you and a drink. And I bought some ice.
Yes,
I hope you
yes.
got cups. I bought some
There's
ice.
cups here.
And something for me and Tone, since, you know.
Yeah, we got this truly,
Truly.
Truly.
watermelon and cucumber.
Yes. So Tone says he got to be drunk to eat 3B
I
I
casserole.
can see there's an empty seat here.
Why is there an empty seat there?
You asked me.
Was we supposed to have somebody here today?
Was there?
Oh, Ty!
Ty dropped the ball.
No!
Calling Ty out. Ty Bradby went.
Ty Bradby.
She
no.
fucked up.
Listen, I'm gonna try to do it for Christmas. Man, I'm you know what, Ty? You're going to come to my house and stay Sunday nights and roll up in this bitch with me because I'm not gonna keep getting in trouble. Don't tell her. We gonna keep getting in trouble for her.
Ty, where you at, baby? Baby, you need to be here. All right, so Ty is not here.
You brought her a plate too, didn't you?
He probably did. He
Damn.
probably did. Ty
I
fucked
have
him up.
enough for 3.
If it's good enough, you know, I'll take it.
Oh,
If it's good enough. I mean, I know it's gonna be delectable.
I hear you over there. You're not helping my confidence at
I
all
know
right
it's gonna
now.
be delectable.
You know what?
No,
I'm down to try something.
Say it.
No,
Say
I
it. Be
can't
positive.
Say
Say
I
it.
can't say it. Negative. That nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Damn it.
Even gangster white walls. Not even gangster white walls.
I gotta remember, I'm a judge for Jesus. I be judging for Jesus, nigga. So, you know what I mean? I'm a judge for Jesus. If this shit ain't good.
All right, can I ask a football question?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
here we
may.
go.
Speaking of football,
Okay. Well, not the World Cup because I'm watching it right now. Can someone please explain to me about being inbounds? Because the game I saw between the Ravens and Jacksonville
Yes.
pissed me the fuck off.
Oh, I figured he'd be mad though. I figured he'd be mad though.
The touchdown play I'm talking about is when the Jacksonville player had caught the ball, had his 1 foot in, but as he's falling down, his second foot was in between Marcus Peters' legs. Half of his body's out of bounds, and the fucking referees were seeing this for a good 5 minutes. They even had a CBS official referee saying, in fact, oh, you better check that other leg, because as he's coming down, he was halfway out of bounds. So how in the fucking world that is a goddamn touchdown?
it wasn't. It wasn't.
It's not about if the Ravens should have stopped it or whatever. It's like, no. The referees have been fucking up for the last, I would say, for a good season.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what's the difference between a catch and a not a catch. And now this.
You know
Please
what?
explain.
I can't, because when I'm going off at home, because we always get those bum calls, we always get that bullshit, and no one seems to understand. So I'm glad that you're here.
So how do you address, how does this situation get addressed? Because obviously you're not the only person that feels that way.
You're
a lot
not.
of people feel that way,
Yep.
and the call is
We got screwed.
the officiating is terrible. How do you fix that?
And I used to blame one set. I used to blame one group, one set all the time. You know me. I hate that one set, but it's all of them. It's all of them.
I would understand if it was like, just a group, but it's like every week is something weird, and it's like, how is it you can't correct this shit? And it's just like, look, they I remember they had that strike. They had those stupid scab referees that fucked up almost everything for a good several weeks.
Yeah.
Now they're well paid, they're well serviced and all that stuff, but somehow they are fucking up. And you can see in the goddamn replay that was not a touchdown. Yes, whatever the comments is, spill it. Yeah, I'm a pissed off Ravens fan because that's some bullshit.
You know,
Y'all should have lost that game. Y'all should have lost that game.
Here's what's funny. Batman agrees with him. Batman is pissed him off too.
Find out who is paying them on the side and pay them more. You see.
Damn, yo. Shit is getting terrible. You know
It's
what I mean?
getting terrible. And if you look at it
And
now,
that could be a deciding. I didn't mean to cut you off quick.
no. Go ahead. It could
That
be.
could be a deciding game. Like that game could come back
Life.
to haunt them in the future.
Let me say this to you. So I sat there and took the liberty of going back a couple seasons, a couple years, a couple Super Bowls. I went back to Super Bowl 27, and I was looking at the difference between the officiating then and what it is now. I sat there and watched my game like every few drives. I mean, the four or five times in a drive, you got these penalty calls, and it's like, what are y'all doing? I feel like the attention is more on the officials. Some of that shit, come on, for real.
Sometimes
every time you hit
you gotta let them niggas play though.
you gotta let them play, and every single time, if a quarterback can't be touched, why we got one?
You know what I mean? There's
like last night, I think it was Green Bay and Eagles. The dude made a mistake, like he hit the guy by, he fell, and the guy hit his legs, and they did this whole personal. Remember that?
Was that the Eagles game, or that was another game I saw?
I think that was Eagles. It probably was both of them, but I know it definitely was the Eagles game.
It also happened in Commanders game. He got hit in the leg and was first down.
It's like, come on, shorty.
Game over. You know.
And those are we got to call her. And those are game deciding calls. Hey, caller, who we talking to? What up, Doe? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. What up, though? This is Cinnabon.
Hey.
Two things. If y'all caught, I want to say the last week's game when Troy Aikman said the same thing, that instant replay he don't like it, and it's going to happen. Things going to happen, whatever. But can y'all give him a hug, please? Because I felt that he needed a hug when he was talking. Can y'all give him a hug for me, please?
I don't need a hug. I need justice.
Yes.
This is this.
I get that, but I felt it. This from way down here. Now, somebody just give my Bertha a hug or something? Because I felt that. Just breathe.
We got
but
appreciate
y'all. Somebody got to do something. But hey, on my page, got a lot of folks. I posted the Commanders phone number, so everybody want to complain about the Sean Taylor statue.
Yes.
I put the thing on my page.
Thank you. We're just gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that. Thank you for calling.
All right, love you guys.
Love you too. Go somewhere, but don't go nowhere.
Actually, that was not a statue.
That was
That is a
mannequin.
mannequin.
Clothing rack.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was
That's all it was.
Hanger.
That's all it is.
With some Adidas and Nikes and what the
Yeah,
anyway.
okay, that's
Anyway.
once again
So,
with a dysfunctional franchise and a dysfunctional owner. What would you expect?
they should have never. They should have never.
It's been
It should have
15
been
years,
his
it's been
ass with an
15 years.
afro standing
You
up
could
there.
have built something. I mean,
put
it's
some
kind of
clothes on
like,
it.
money.
yeah, you
Put some
have,
clothes on it. A
Yes.
statue.
yeah. You know, pretty much though. Here's what they did. They took one of the mannequins from their, when they introduced the new uniforms, and just put it in where all the rest go
That's what
with
you got.
Come on,
Come
because for
I ain't
real,
gonna disrespect
you could have
that
brought
man.
your jersey out of your house.
But that's what it looked like. It looked like the jersey I got hanging in my closet.
And look, it's not even physically accurate. Like he's Sean Taylor was a big dude. That was a teeny. That was your son.
It is a mat.
There was a baby. There was a baby up there.
know what I mean? It's crazy, but you know what I mean? The disrespect was just, you know what I mean? We're going to get to the Commanders in a minute.
Get to that,
we have another argument amongst ourselves, and we were arguing on the elevator. We coming up here, but you know, the people, we got off the elevator, people looking at us like, what the fuck?
They thought we was arguing for real. Like,
nigga, like, yo, mind your business, nigga. We having a conversation.
I'm talking over here.
So
I'm talking.
How you, since we're talking about football, yo, how you feel? I think OBJ needs to just make a fucking decision.
Stop.
This is becoming fucking redundant because you're not even a player that you used to be. So what the fuck?
And like I was telling PJ yesterday, I told PJ yesterday, let's be clear. You have a non-impact injury, which means that anytime that you decide to whistle, something can fucking happen. So for real, I know you want to market yourself. I know you need more than like at least a 2-year deal, but decide today before, because the decision stops being yours. It stops being yours the more people start realizing some shit. He ain't even worked out for nobody yet. No.
He said that last
All
night.
He does is go to meetings.
He's going to meetings. He's got one with the Giants. He's got
one with the Cowboys. Surprisingly enough, it's like, okay, go back to your old team or come back.
The Bills.
I think it's the Bills. I think it's the Bills, the other one. So by the 5th.
I thought the Bills ain't want his ass back.
Nah. Here's what it is. He's got the Giants, and then he's got the Bills, and then the last one is with the Cowboys.
Here's my thing with him. I'm not a fan of this LeBron James-esque type of decision making.
That's just what it is.
But mind you, is like, look, dude, you got hurt in the Super Bowl. I mean, you would look like you were going to do some things, and then within like less than 10 minutes into the game, you're out.
But don't play him though. He's still good. Don't play with him. He's still good.
He's good when he's healthy.
If he can be healthy.
And he's good if he has a reliable quarterback to throw to him. The thing is like when he was in Cleveland, I mean, there was good possibility, but then again, it's like that whole mindset.
Yeah, he ain't get no work over there.
Pretty much the Cleveland mindset just fucked him over.
He ain't get no work. But I want to see if he good. I want to see if you good.
You want to see if your team.
And then he comes to your team
not
and
even my
fucking
team.
shits on you.
No, fuck that. I'm talking about me. I said I want to see if you're good.
Oh God.
I want to see if you're good.
Really?
Yes.
On the Cowboys field,
baby,
on
the Star, butt naked on the Star, raw dog. Come get it.
Oh Lord. Here's another question. It is kind of weird for when you have less than 6 weeks left in the season and you're still trying to find somebody. I mean, there's no one hurt, majorly hurt, and pretty much practice squads, come and go and all that stuff. But I feel like if he's that much of a quote-unquote impact player for a team within 5 weeks.
Why isn't he on the team?
Yeah, why he's not on the team right now?
He's not an impact player, but he's trying to do whatever he can do to stay relevant. I think it's a financial thing for him. I think that's why he wants a 2-year deal. You know what I mean? To get the most he can get.
I ain't mad.
You know what I mean? I'm not mad at him. Get it how you live, but why is it? It's like every time you turn on TV, it's all about him, man. Fuck this dude.
No. Yes, I will. But no.
What?
Listen, I think that for the betterment of his NFL career, a lot of people do it. They want to go to a team that's kind of stacked.
A contending team.
They want to, a contending team that's stacked, and they need to come someplace where the possibility is you can get some of these stats, you can get some of these playoffs, you can get some of these a chip, the possibility.
Because Corey said some shit.
What Corey say?
He said OBJ stock went down after he made the plane empty on yesterday in Miami. Even though it wasn't fucked up, but your stock, you know what I mean? Like you got.
No, it didn't.
I think so.
It didn't.
I think so.
They felt the way about him. The nigga said he was asleep. He said, I was asleep. I had a towel over my head. I did not hear them say any of that. What the fuck is going on?
Okay. Well, yeah.
But how about them Cowboys? This is how about them mother Cowboys? How about them? Stephen A. Tone? Tone A. Smith. Tone A. Smith.
You know what? It's another fucking. Finally, that you won on Thanksgiving. Because when was the last time
it's
you
been
won
a minute.
on Thanksgiving?
But you ain't you're hardly the person to tell me. Your Giants didn't win on Thanksgiving.
You know, you mean my Commanders? My Giants and Commanders.
Gangsta White Walls.
I do the same shit Kiki does.
Gangsta White Walls.
I'm doing the same shit Kiki does because if no other name is on this paper, but the Lions are on this paper.
But listen to me, Gangsta White Walls. I brought up a very valid point, a very poignant point.
Here we go.
I said to Tone, he said, you got to make a decision too. I said, Tone, I never said fuck the Cowboys. I never said, let me finish. I wanted to be clear and concise and heard. I never said fuck the Cowboys. I'm getting out of here. I'm going back home. He did. Am I correct?
I did.
I said to him, you can't. Oh, my commander, not yours.
They're mine.
There.
Still
Are you
mine.
back?
I'm
Are you
still-
make a
I'm not
decision?
back. I'm not
I thought
back.
you was the Danny Dimes homie.
I'm not back. I fuck with the Giants, but I'm not back. The next our next 2 games is with Washington and New York.
So you about to be.
You know what I mean? Like, I can really fuck it up though. I got some Giants gear in the closet, so you know what I mean? Like, I do have Giants gear.
This ain't against the law.
No, it's not.
Hey, Silk, can you come up here? Are you off? I need this man arrested and or deported.
Damn it, deported.
Deported.
Wait a minute.
Back to Stafford. God damn it.
Stop. So first off, you know what I mean? I was never with the fucking Carson Wentz trade. We can rewind back to the shows where I was fucking dead against it. I was also against the owner of the fucking team. Been against it. Documented. Right? I did say fuck the team because I was sick of the
Thank
fucking.
you. I'm no longer. You said, and I quote, I'm no longer a Commanders fan. Sis.
You know what?
Mona?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
There was an appeal in the works.
Who knew?
You didn't have to know. I knew.
No, we have to know. For you to come on here and flip flop like that, you look funny to me right now. You look funny.
Here's the thing.
You look weird.
I have one Giants hoodie or sweater in my fucking
tap this joint.
closet. Right? I have one of those and that's it. But everything else is Washington Redskins gear. Let me taste this shit first.
Cheers.
Cowboys. That shit smell good.
It smell good.
Oh.
It's good.
Oh.
Very fucking tasty.
Oh, that's good. You know what? Screw you, little midget. My boy Andy, screw you little midget. See?
Scooter.
I'm with Scooter. Me and Scooter on the same team. We free agents right now.
We'll make it. Say that. Say I'm a free agent and I can support who I want.
Time out. I'm just being an OBJ right now.
You just you marketing yourself.
I'm marketing myself, and I'm being an OBJ. I don't know what team I want to go to yet. It's one of the 2. I ain't make my mind up yet. So yeah,
you got meetings tonight.
I got meetings today. Meetings all week.
Gangster White Walls. I would like to talk to you since you have one team.
Really?
What was your perspective on that Lions game? I believe them niggas. Hey, them niggas hard. Them niggas fight. Them some dogs over there. I just don't want them. I text every last one of them and say, please don't be down. It happened, for real. It was little small things that made them lose that game because they never gave up. They remind me of Terrell Davis in a sense. Terrell Davis was like that. Like he played, and Megatron. Megatron played to the end. Like you got 100% out of them. And Jamal Williams, keep up the fight, boo.
Okay.
Go Lions.
Let's get to another.
What we getting to?
A topic on hand. Your fucking owner. Oh, chill out. Your owner. Yeah, I always drink to that shit too. Mr. Jerry Jones. You know what I mean? With his bigot ass.
Who's surprised though?
You know what I mean? I'm not surprised, but where's the fucking same energy? Where's the same energy that y'all gave to Kyrie? Where's that same energy? Where's his list of shit to do? Why are we letting this man get a pass? And nobody wants to talk about it.
Yep.
It's not been brought up on anything. You know what I mean? The social media has been flashed all through there, but not one of these sports channels have fucking brought that to daylight and talked about it. But when it was Kyrie, y'all wanted to wring this man through the mud. You wanted to motherfucking buck break his ass in front of the whole fucking world.
Yeah.
But this white carcass man, and his excuse was, well, I didn't know. I didn't know what we were doing. What?
He said that he
deserves to get his old head punched in his fucking false teeth right now. Punch him in his fucking mouth.
I am in total agreement. I think he should have to go to Aldi and stand in line or Family Dollar, one of those places right in Landover or Seat Pleasant. I think he should be grazed. That's all I'm going to say because I don't want to get blocked. And I think that he should have to go to the mosque and for 2 or 3 weeks and visit with the Muslims and read the Quran.
That's not going to help.
No, I'm just saying, like, you hate that type of thing. You should do what you hate.
This is a man that was in line, and Claire was a part of that a group of people, the caucus. What do you call them when they congregate? When they congregate, we have to come. I gotta get a name for when the Caucasoids get together.
They congregate.
And they congregate. They like. Yeah, I need to. We'll figure that out. But you knew what you were getting involved in.
Look, there you go.
There you go. There you go for y'all Cowboy fans that have been quiet as shit.
They can't be a posse.
And ain't saying nothing about this because you love your Cowboys team so much, but you niggas, all of you niggas have been quiet as you get a rat piss on cotton.
Okay, so
that Caucasoid right there. But we're not outraged about that. So we don't care about that. We're gonna downplay it because he's the owner.
No, they're not downplaying it because of that. I'm gonna. You know me. No. I'm gonna be a devil's advocate. I'm not defending shit, but I'm gonna give you some people's point of view. I mean, how other people can see it. One, I'm not the same person I was at 15. Right. Two, he is not doing anything in that photo. So for real, you're mad because you understand what the mob, because it's a mob. It's a mob. What they were doing there that day was trying to keep segregation going and they were.
So
fighting.
that means he doesn't like black people because you were a part of that mob. So you know what I mean? How many motherfuckers you see from the KKK just because they had the hood on? They could have been sitting on the horse in the corner, but they still had the hood on, even though they didn't lynch a nigga that day.
Listen,
they still had the hood on.
This show is built around opposition.
Yes, it is.
We're providing two layers.
But you have to make it make sense.
You gotta make it. I'm not defending it. I'm not, because I for real could have been one of them kids, or my mom or them, or daddy them. Like it could have been that. But I think that he's not getting what he's getting based upon two things. He's at the tippy top of the tier of the mountain. Mm-hmm. He's the elder in the mountain. You know that.
Yeah, I'm good.
And two, he's not doing anything. Like nothing. According to the literature, they didn't do anything except for protest and say, I don't want you here. So I think that's why probably the landing is very soft for him.
Okay.
Andy said, guilty by association is a law. So Silk.
So here's
call it a K3 rally.
here's the problem I have. You know what I mean? Because they want to erase that history like it didn't happen. And in that motherfucking picture, that means some of your grandparents, you know what I mean? Your little carcass members, your grandparents is in that picture, and they supported that type of behavior. They supported that type of behavior. Yep. I don't give a fuck if you were standing there or not. That means you supported that type of behavior.
You're there.
So now, how does that change? It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You've been exposed for this type of individual. How do we know? Yo, those type of ties, they still run deep. I'm not surprised right now. And you're an owner of a football team, so you took your little bucks and you making money off of these cats now. You just got smart and changed the game a little bit. You know what I mean? There's no difference. You know what I mean? You're still what is it? A plantation owner. You still the head of the plantation. You're the boss man. Ain't no difference. We should be he should be ripped for his behaviors. We've seen people get ripped for far less than this. That's all I'm saying.
Silk, I want to address something that Silk said. Silk said, y'all know I'm a little sensitive about the whole water thing in Michigan. He says they lost the game because they're still drinking that Michigan water. Let's be clear. The Flint water was in crisis.
Still Michigan.
It's not. Michigan is the state. Flint is the city. Flint had the dirty water, and still 10 years later, my daddy still got to go get free water from down the street because his water don't work. Now let's find the fun in that.
There's another issue.
And my father's 70 years old, and he still has to go and get free water every week. So while that's funny to some, it's not funny to me. Well, that's it. And I had to turn that around because I defend that shit.
I get it, and that's not funny at all.
It's not.
10 years later, we're still talking about they haven't fixed the problem yet.
No.
That means you don't want to fix the problem. But this is the world we live in.
And Detroit Lions is in Pontiac, Michigan, so they're not in Flint. Boom.
So Batman said all of them.
They're in Pontiac.
Of them. He said all of them have that history, and I agree with you, Batman.
No. They knocked down the Silverdome. That's right. They're in Detroit. They're in Ford Center. That's right.
So Batman was right.
Well, that's still Detroit.
He said they have that. They have that history. They have that family history. The family history of this. So what? They do, and they need to be exposed because that doesn't mean because now you're a fucking owner of a team that your views have changed. Bullshit.
And two, it's the same thing Kyrie did. Kyrie shared. He was at something. He just was there, just shared something that he didn't make, and he didn't know.
And what did they take him through?
Yes. So he should endure the the same. He should have to go he should have to go to Walmart and like wait in line when it's two cashiers in that. Yeah. Right in Landover.
Yeah, right in Landover. He ain't gonna make it. They gonna rob his ass. They don't give a fuck if you the owner of the Cowboys or not. But I got a meme that I'm gonna post right now for you Cowboy fans. Right?
What
that
is
decided. No, I'm posting it on my page. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, while you doing that, Black Cowboy fans coming to Jerry Jones' defense in that photo surface.
You know what y'all niggas look like?
Django, the old dude, and what you call it, Django?
Yeah. He was crying because his master died. And y'all niggas over there defending this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. That's what y'all look like right now. Shit. Oh, I see y'all niggas though. I see y'all niggas though with your coon dancing ass, looking like a fucking Herschel Walker, shucking and jiving.
It was some people who was defending Dan Snyder's stupid ass. And guess what? They
deserve the same fucking energy. No, you can't be. Nah, they deserve the same energy for that fucking bullshit. Absolutely. I don't give a fuck. If you're gonna give energy to one, you're gonna give energy to all the same fucking way, man.
Period, poo. Yeah. Let's go. All
right. You all right? So after that. Oh, shit. It's time for Top Tier Caucasity. Here we go. A Maryland Starbucks employee has been suspended after the word monkey was reportedly printed as the name for a customer's drink label. Bitch. Wow. 7 News learned on Thursday the incident happened on November 19th in a store in Annapolis Mall. A person picks up a cup and looks at it, and she is hesitant. And she says, "Venti Caramel Frap." And she puts it down and backs away from the table. Then I see monkey on the cup. I can't even finish this, Kiki. Go
Want me to finish it? Pew said she was the only black person in the shop, so surely that shit, it was meant for me, and the time the printed on the label lines up with the order. Starbucks response read thusly: "We believe, following our initial investigation, that the label was made in error. However, this is not the warm and welcoming experience we want to create for our customers. We are actively working to ensure this never happens again." That's not enough, Dad!
Really,
That's
nigga?
not enough.
First off,
Monkey.
Though.
What did you?
Monkey. Though.
Her name better been Minky.
I wonder if
or Mankey.
I wonder who the person who typed it up wasn't related to Jerry Jones.
Ooh, you're from Texas.
Probably.
Working in Annapolis. Would you say Annapolis?
Anisha says maybe it was an accident. Really though. Really?
Anisha?
Really?
They was in Starbucks.
Really, nigga?
Look, no, in the Starbucks store at Annapolis Mall. That's where they are. And for real, you cannot, bro, stop playing with me. I don't know why she didn't just go wild and knock all that shit over in the store. I don't know why she didn't do it. And that was a mistake too. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it.
I didn't mean.
You know what I mean? I had an instant reaction. You know what I mean? Like, bruh. Come on now. Monkey, though? Monkey.
That's not always. They always ask your name, and that's not a mistake, says Sue.
Yeah, I'm
Good
sorry.
morning, Roy.
I'm sorry. That's a nice try. You know what I mean?
It's kind of funny that several years ago, Starbucks had to shut down their stores so they can have this
sensitivity training.
Yes.
They may have to because unless, again, new employees don't know the rules.
And this is true. And this happened in Annapolis, right?
Annapolis.
Yes. Why do I say Annapolis? Annapolis. I don't know. I'm speaking my own shit.
Okay. The father of the man that shot up the gay bar in Colorado.
He is the top tierest of the top tier.
Yes.
Can I do this one?
Go ahead. I just want it, please.
Let me get my throat cleared.
Clear your throat.
This is the tippity top of the mountain. It doesn't get no higher than this. This is the highest you can get.
He got so much property up there, it's crazy.
The father of the man that shot up the gay bar in Colorado, his response was that he was worried that his only thing he was worried about is if his son was gay. Because his son was at the gay joint.
They said, "Sir, did you know that your son shot up and killed 6 people in the bar in Colorado?" His response was what?
He was wondering why he was at the bar in the first place. He says, "We are Mormon and Republican." And we don't do gay. Woo! Glad he's not gay.
This man gave no remorse, none of his condolences, none of that. His whole thing was, what was he? Is there he is?
Is that the
what
video?
was he doing there?
That's the guy right there.
He said, my whole thing was, what was he doing there in the first place? Because he's not gay.
Nigga.
Whew, glad he's
there is no way. That is the top of this. Is there a video? Can you find a video for us?
When he said that,
y'all gotta hear this shit.
But here's some latest from this person. The person who did the shooting.
Okay.
Pretty much, his defense is I saw the fact that he may be trying to, since he claimed himself as binary or non-binary, so figures like, oh, that will smooth the sentencing or whatever. But it's like, dude, you shot multiple people. Some of them have died.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you're binary or part of the group or whatever.
Let me see. Look, we got to keep a close eye on this, Tone. No, we got to keep a close eye on this. If they let this Bama slide because of his association and affiliation, I'm going to be mad. We got to keep a close eye on this.
We're going to follow this.
To find out what his sentencing look like.
So I know to follow this shit.
Give me a minute. I'm getting it.
So. All right.
Okay. Well, you know when people from the mountains, they have top tier.
But that nigga was the toppest though. Yeah. He gets no higher than him.
The toppest.
He gets the toppest. You get no higher than that. You know what I mean?
Nisha said the colorless always trying to get out of stuff.
The colorless, I like that. Nisha, thank you for that. I like that. The colorless.
Well, our pigment challenge people.
Our niggers, and I'm going to say it. Are niggers.
Okay. They niggering somewhere.
They're going to always. Niggas are going to always nigger.
How are some niggering right now?
A 12-year-old girl and a 13-year-old girl were arrested and charged with a Thanksgiving Day robbery. The DC police. The DC police said 3 girls approached the victim and listed a listed location and stole 3 pieces of Tupperware.
On Thanksgiving.
Police added that the girls fled the scene and 2 of them were taken into custody by responding officers. DC currently offers a reward up to $1,000 to anyone who provides information that leads to the arrest and the indictment.
Y'all stole 3 food containers?
You can't make this shit
on
up,
Thanksgiving. Man. But you're the nigga to report them. This was Thanksgiving. I don't know if they were filled with food. I don't know.
I'm trying to get I need some content behind it because I don't understand. Help me understand.
Sweetie said no, they needed to-go plates. And Sassy said...
to-go bowls? Tupperware bowls?
Sassy said, get the entire fuck out of here.
Yes.
I guess they was on their way to their next stop, man.
Damn, we ain't got nothing. Let's go grab some bowls.
Let's go rob somebody.
Wait a minute. That's right. They robbed somebody.
Yes.
So was there food in there? You stole somebody's thing? I don't know. I need to understand.
No.
I would just like to talk to them so I can understand what the fuck was you thinking.
Let me holler at you, little shorty.
Let me holler at you. Somebody's doing you a disservice.
All right, let's go back to the mountain.
Let's go to the man.
Go back to the mountain.
Okay.
Back to the mountain. We're going back to the mountains?
Yes, sir.
I love my son no matter what. I love my son.
Until 6 months ago, Aaron Brink thought his son had committed suicide.
I thought he was dead. I mourned his loss.
He says his ex-wife had called him from Colorado in 2016 to tell him their son, Nicholas Brink, had changed his name to Anderson Aldrich and then killed himself.
Do you have any idea why he changed his name?
Yes. His mother told me he changed his name because I was on intervention and I've been a porno actor.
You heard correctly. At the time, Brink was acting in Los Angeles in porno movies. For 6 years, he thought his son was dead until Aldrich called him out of the blue last year and started arguing with him over the phone.
He's pissed off. He's pissed off at me. He wants to poke at the old man.
Fast forward to 2 days ago, Brink got a call from his son's defense attorneys telling him Aldrich was involved in a shooting at an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs. Brink says he's a Mormon, and his first reaction was, why was my son at a gay bar?
Mormons don't do gay. We don't do gay. There's no gays in the Mormon church. We don't do gay.
I ran into Brink while he was unloading appliances at his home in Sherman Heights. When he learned more details of the deadly shooting, he was shocked.
There's no excuse for going and killing people. If you're killing people, there's something wrong. That's just not the answer.
Brink says his son was born here in San Diego at Sharp Mary Birch Hospital in 2000. He and his wife lived in Cardiff by the Sea at the time, but they soon got divorced. Brink currently works as a mixed martial arts coach. He says he taught his son how to fight.
I praised him for violent behavior really early. I showed him that it works. It's instant, and you'll get immediate results.
But in the wake of the violence at Club Q, Brink is changing his tune.
Life is just so fragile and it's valuable. Those people's lives are valuable. You know, they're valuable. They're good people, probably. You know, it's not like you kill somebody or kill. I'm sorry. Let my son down.
Well,
first off, people said they need a translator because they don't understand what the fuck he's saying. That's mumble mouth. That nigga, he needed a fix. He probably was high. This is the face of the Republican Party.
Sassy got the ... He said he's a Mormon, he's Republican.
You can't make this shit up, dog. So now do you understand? That, my friends, is the tippity top of the mountain. Yeah. That is the toppest. You don't get no higher than that.
He got so much real estate up that bitch. So let's go back to the hood.
Somebody said, does the man have rocks in his mouth? Damn it.
And who whooped his ass? Mouth all busted. Let's go back to the hood, Tom.
Hey, Silk, the baby gossip busted on his lip. Okay. Back to you niggas.
Yes.
A 49-year-old woman walked into a Costco in Clinton, New Jersey on Sunday afternoon. She headed straight for the jewelry department and asked the clerk if she could see one of the beautiful diamond rings she spotted inside the case. The ring was priced at $28,000. Mm-hmm. She looked at the ring and held it in her hand, tried it on, before handing it back to the employee and walking off. She didn't make a purchase, and it turned out the woman had secretly swapped the expensive ring for a cheaper one that she allegedly stolen earlier. The same day from a different Costco location. If this ain't some nigga shit.
It is.
This ring cost $1,200, right?
$1,999.
Oh, $2,000.
Yes, that's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. I need a little love. This is because I have to eat the squash casserole.
That's okay.
Okay. But by the time the management realized they'd been duped, the woman had allegedly slipped out of the store. Police eventually tracked her down at her home, but the stolen ring was nowhere to be found.
She took a $28,000 ring and gave them a $2,000 ring. I'm not mad.
This is nigga shit.
It's nigga shit.
That's nigga shit all the way. That got nigga shit written all over it.
Look, everybody go into Costco and go to the jewelry store and see the difference. And I'm sure they changed their whole policy.
I didn't even know they fucking had the type of jewelry in there.
But I want everybody for real to go and see how they. I'm sure the policies and stuff has been changed. I'm sure it's probably like guard dogs and that jewelry and everything.
You can look, but can't Twitter. No, you can't touch.
You can't touch. No.
How you let that happen? You say the hand is quicker than the eye. God damn it.
Okay.
Niggas.
Well, did you know?
Did you know? I love the did you knows.
Russian parliament passes law banning LGBTQ propaganda among adults. If this law passes, any promoting of LGBT plus values in public will be subject to penalty. This is why Griner is going through what she's going through.
Facts, but they don't do that gay shit over there. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at them. That's their country. They already locking people up for this shit. They already locking people up. So if you come out and say, I'm part of the community, they taking your ass to jail.
You can be part, but any displays, they will not have that.
You can't do that shit. You know what I mean? And some people are like, that's their laws of their country. So how can you be mad at them for what they want to do in their country? The way they say it is the West is the only one. We're the only ones that really allow to support that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody, a lot of other places you go, they not supporting this shit, bro. You got to stay in the fucking closet.
Look, Scooter said they got piranhas in the jewelry case at Costco now.
Really? Damn it.
Come on, gangster white walls. Shit. Come on.
Okay. This is Putin. This is his bullshit mindset. He is totally lost it. And mind you, he's been on this mindset for a while. I mean, there are people, he's arresting his own people pretty much. I mean, Brittany Griner, it was like, you wouldn't know who Brittany Griner was
if she was not gay,
and especially her sexual orientation would have made no difference. That to me, that's two separate things.
I think that she probably got caught up in the whole Russia-Ukraine thing, and then that came out because her wife spoke out. So they was like, oh, a double-edged sword. Oh, two things.
I mean, you can add on again. Initially,
they can.
They can add on as much as they want. The main thing was she should have kept her damn smoke stick at home and just went on and evacuated herself. That to this day, I still feel that was her fault.
You think that she brought all this on herself?
Yes.
Damn.
I mean, honestly, it's like all you got to do is just leave it, take what you need, and go home. That was the main thing.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Did you know that Ben Franklin wrote a letter which he advised taking older women as lovers since they are both more experienced and more grateful? Ben Franklin back in the...
Yeah, he knew what time it was.
He knew what time it was.
Hold on. Losing a couple hours of sleep makes you angrier. I could see that.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking pissed.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking pissed. Okay.
Did you know that the ideal hangover cure is coconut water? Write this down, y'all. Coconut water, pear and lime, supplemented by a plate of cheese. You got me already. Tomato and cucumber. And just think, next year, Black Tigers is coming.
That's the Black Tiger survival kit.
It is.
They're going to be putting that in the little boxes for y'all next and get y'all ready for next week.
Silk, please take note to that.
Take note of that. You know what I mean? If not, I can send you a copy of this. So
while y'all cooking chicken and shit.
Be the take-home bag.
Yeah, while y'all cooking and shit, y'all come to my room to get the survival kit while y'all cooking.
It's coconut water, it's pear and lime, supplemented by a plate of cheese, tomato, and cucumber.
Yes, come to my room and get that.
Y'all can make that happen.
I got it.
Y'all can make that happen.
Your plan B's and my ideal hangover.
Send me a copy, please. Send him a copy of that. You know
got you, Silk.
All right.
Did you know?
Friendships that last longer than 7 years will likely last a lifetime.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Marriages are like that too. Boom.
Not all marriages.
Most marriages, if you get past the 7-year itch, it's all downhill.
Giselle and Tom Brady.
Facts.
What? They were married longer than 7 years.
So what? Doesn't matter.
That's based on what you said.
No. I'm saying not. You can't add the pressures of being a celebrity into that. I'm talking about regular motherfuckers. No, I think so because you don't live on the same coast a lot of times. You are left. They got 5 or 6 kids and she's left to bear the. Come on, like you can't. I don't. Regular marriages.
Come on.
Regular marriages will be.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
You are based off the statement you said.
Yeah, it's right here. It's right here. Yeah,
okay.
No, let it go. Let that one go. You can't get them all, Kiki. You can't get them all.
No, somebody somewhere going to agree with that.
Listen to this shit, y'all. Did you know? Women get better sleep when sleeping next to dogs as opposed to men.
I thought they was all the same. Did you know?
Exactly.
They should get good sleep either way. Men are dogs and dogs are men. Hey, did you know if the world's population of spiders worked together, it could eat every human on the earth in 1 year theoretically?
It's possible.
Black Widow.
Right up your alley.
Yep.
Okay, so y'all better be careful outside. Serious. This is some serious shit. Y'all want to go to certain places, you better know where the fuck you're going before you go on vacation there.
Yep.
Because, you want to tell them why, Kiki?
Yep. The embassy warns darker-skinned Americans may be profiled and detained in Dominican Republic. Just so you know, not dark-skinned Dominicans, not dark-skinned Haitians, not dark-skinned Mexicans, dark-skinned Americans. They will profile you.
So the problem is because the Haitian issue that they have. They're deporting a lot of the Haitians from the Dominican Republic, and they will assume that you're Haitian. Okay. It doesn't matter your accent. They're still going to deport you. They're going to hold you. They're going to do whatever to you.
In other news, Uncle Haji, known by international media as the world's dirtiest man, don't matter, just don't bite it.
Uncle Haji?
Yes.
Oh, man, Haji.
The world's dirtiest man. Due to the fact that he didn't bathe for over 60 years, died at the age of 94 after falling ill shortly after his first bath. Iranian media reported on Tuesday Haji, a resident of Dezgah in the southern Fars province of Iran, avoid eating any fresh food and believed that he would get sick if he took a bath, and that being clean harmed your health. Local residents reported and respected him and his decision to avoid cleanliness. But a few years ago, a group of youth tried to bring him in a car to the river to bathe. When he realized that they wanted him to bathe, he jumped out the car and ran away. Finally, a few months ago, the villagers convinced him to take a bath. He fell ill shortly afterwards and died on Sunday. He ate roadkill and smoked a pipe full of animal excrement, a.k.a. poop. Just so you know. That's how he survived. So for real, if you want to live longer, gangster white walls, roadkill and smoke a pipe full of animal shit.
No.
No, thank you, Tone.
Oh, so can I try to make sense of this from his point of view? Uncle Haji's point of Uncle Haji's point of view? If he was funky, his body became immune to all that shit. That's what he did with it.
Yeah.
When you change it up, his body wasn't used to that shit and was like, yeah, that's it, I'm done. Check it out.
And I do want to say this.
Animal shit.
Yes, in a pipe.
He smoked animal shit.
I do want to add, what's not on here though, did you know that they are reporting that more people who got the vaccine, the majority of people that died from COVID had the vaccine, and they outweigh the people who didn't.
Yeah, that's coming back to haunt some people in the ass now. You know, but hey, you know what I mean? It's just like everybody was eating them booty noodles.
What is that?
Booty noodles? You like chitlins, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
They booty noodles. There you go. Okay.
Here's one more, Tone. You got to get that one.
Which one?
Right below the Uncle Haji.
We just asking?
Okay. No, in other news, not yet. The prisoner who died and was brought back to life claims his life sentence was technically ended. He's right.
Hold on.
Is he right or wrong?
He's got a point. You say when you get charged, when you get sentenced to life.
Yes.
Until you die. Once you die, you see, it could be, they're going to find a loophole. This is why the people from the mountains will find a loophole. Here's why they're going to find a loophole, because they're going to look at you and say, did they pronounce him dead? Even though your heart stopped.
Basically, what I read, they did pronounce him dead.
They did.
So if they pronounce him dead, then his life sentence is done. You have to let this man go.
Yeah.
Get you a lawyer, Playboy.
I'm just saying, that to me is like, hey, you know what I mean? There's a loophole. You niggas on death row, die real quick. Nah, you on death row, they gonna kill you. Niggas that got life, go ahead and die real quick and then come back to life.
But for real, die.
You got to die.
Let one of your boyfriends choke you. No.
Yeah, I don't know. You just gotta die.
Scooter said technically.
It's
Look, Andy is funny. He said this story stinks. Okay, Tom, we're just asking.
Are we just asking?
Yes.
Okay. Who we mad at this week? Rihanna, Chris Brown, or Elon Musk?
I think all of them. We're mad at everybody.
Why are you mad at everybody?
We're mad at Chris Brown.
I'm mad at Elon Musk because he's a fucking dunce, but later for that.
Are you really mad at Elon Musk?
He's a dunce. He's a dude that's got a lot of money. And Go ahead.
So here's my thing with Elon Musk. You ridiculous motherfuckers. And this might even apply to you, Tone. I don't know. Okay. They hate Elon and non-support. They leave Twitter, went straight out the door, and hop in their Tesla. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck out of here.
Well, we don't have a Tesla no more.
Y'all don't?
We got rid of the Tesla.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Make a decision.
Yeah. But Quiet's kept. Wife wants another one. Wants another Tesla.
But she better be on Twitter.
I don't get it.
Tasha better stay on Twitter.
I don't get it.
Okay, Tom, can you grow into a racist? Given the climate of everything that's going on, can you be cajoled into not liking a race? Based upon seeing Kyrie, based upon seeing Jerry Jones, based upon seeing, can you be cajoled into not liking a race? If that ain't how you grew up.
I think it's possible. I mean, because you get the people you're around, the material that you read and things you digest can turn you that way. I believe it. It's possible.
You think so, Gangsta White Walls? Can you grow into a racist?
Yeah.
How so? Okay, please.
I mean, based on what you said earlier, it's just like if you were nurtured one way, but you can grow into something else later. I mean, it is possible. I mean, once you become adult, once you start reading more and learning more things, I mean, there were people who started off being one thing based off of their teachings from their parents and stuff like that, and next thing you know, they're some extreme whatever, you know, by the time they can become an adult. So yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. Possible. I believe it. It's possible.
Essence said Elon had to sell Tesla shares to buy Twitter.
I gotta ask.
And Tasha said she's leaning towards the Audi, babe.
The Audi's hot. The Audi's
they
hot.
are.
I like
They
the
are.
Audi. Okay.
Good for you.
We just asking. Why do people wait till the holidays to tell family secrets? This is somebody's question. Somebody on this show came with that question, and we want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Have you done it? What's your reason? But it does happen like that, and that's why I had to laugh at it because, hey, if I'm sitting there when you with family, why do family secrets? Did you know Uncle Bobby did this shit when he was younger?
You know Tony ain't really that kid, right?
you know that ain't your daddy, right?
But I think it's because everybody's together.
You know your grandmother's really your aunt, right?
Everybody's
Well,
low-key
no, your
racist,
grandmother's really your
of course.
mother. That's the one. That's the way it goes.
It makes the holidays better, Andy said.
It makes the holidays better?
What do you think, Gangster White Walls?
I think it's the most stupidest thing, and then highly unfortunate for those who find out this information. So
Right.
So because of the fact that because they are totally clueless
Like,
for years,
Yeah.
and it's just like, you could have told me when I was here yesterday. You could have told me when I was here over the summer. You could have told me when I was 10 years old. No, you end up telling me at this moment in time, and especially between Thanksgiving and Christmas, while I'm got Mariah Carey in my ears, you end up slipping this shit. I mean, it's just like,
drop this shit on
not
me.
the Mariah Carey in his ears.
Yes. But you know what, white man, and here, okay, even your places of employment, if something happens and it's just traumatic, even schools, they have support people on the side. Hey, talk to our therapist. Why the fuck ain't a therapist there on Thanksgiving?
You need to have it there.
They come talk to.
Well, here's the thing with
You
therapy. Therapists, they're on like how accountants, they have seasons. When it comes to tax, this is tax season.
Tax season.
Okay, this for therapists, this is mental health season, because by the time Thanksgiving comes around, that's when they get a lot of calls of people that's like going through some mental shit because they're dealing with family trauma that comes out of left field, and it just, mind you, I've been trying to call someone for my sister, and pretty much every therapist saying, I can't take 2 clients right now, but I know someone who else could help you. And that's the thing, because of the fact is like this new stuff, getting this type of information on either Thanksgiving or Christmas or even New Year's, it's like comes out of left field, and it just fucks up your head for the rest of the time, the rest of that holiday season, and going into the new year. And all that new me, new you shit. It's like, well, your new you's fucked up because just several weeks ago you thought of some new shit.
So is it safe to say, I'm going to use Tone's word, is it safe to say that pandemic has brought on more of that?
No.
Like being sitting at home.
This been going on. That shit
it ain't
been
worse
going
since the
on.
pandemic. You don't think?
Nah, this shit been going on. Niggas wait, and it's nah.
No, don't blame the pandemic for that.
Don't blame the pandemic for that.
No, because listen, you wasn't with these people all this time, and it's like now I get to sit home and watch you all goddamn day because all you do is post, and it's like now, but hatred, or just like Scooter said, people have an axe to grind, and I feel some type of way about you. I can't wait to see you on Thanksgiving, so I can embarrass you.
Well, what? No. That I disagree. No, that's
I'm reaching.
vengeance. That's ridiculous vengeance. What brought this question up? Because, ladies and gentlemen, yes, the white man brought this question up.
He did.
Oh.
Gangsta White Walls.
Because of the fact that I was privy to information about someone, a family friend, and they got, I would say, blindsided with information that they were fully not aware of.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate thing is this particular person was on, let's say, the home turf of their significant other.
Okay.
And that's that's where I felt also is the unfortunate thing, especially when it comes to married couples and things of that nature, is when they are on the visitor side of the field. You know, it's like, okay, they can't go home. They don't know. Their support system is completely not, you know, where they're at now. So their support system is in another state or whatever. So I really feel unfortunate. Like so I said, it's unfortunate for the person who's receiving this news, and especially if they're an out of towner.
Okay. Balenciaga.
Come on, you got that.
You big Bamas.
That's all you want to say? That's all?
No, that's not all I want to say.
Keep going. Tell them why.
So Balenciaga is in hot water. Now, this is karma for your ass.
Okay.
Balenciaga did a photo shoot with some kids that had dolls, like some teddy bears, and the teddy bears had bondage gear on. Now, let me read it. Balenciaga apologized for his latest ad campaign that featured children holding plush teddy bear bags accessorized with bondage gear after it sparked outrage on social media and drew accusations of sexualizing children. The luxury fashion brand issued a statement on Tuesday, said, "We sincerely apologize for any offense our holiday campaign may have caused. Our plush teddy bear bags should not have been used with children in this campaign. Now, Balenciaga, should we separate from your motherfucking ass? I think we should. You going to sit there and you put Kanye underneath the bus and say Kanye is anti-something. You're something too. And for real people, look, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And keep the same energy when it comes to these high-profile people who charge you way too much money for bullshit."
Really now, Jerry Jones?
Yes. Who's going to separate from Balenciaga? Who's going to stop buying they shit?
Somebody, but
okay. So I'm sorry.
Give me a second to get the picture because people need to see this because it's kind of funny.
So I'm going to keep on reading. Another aspect of the advertisement features an image of Balenciaga's handbag laid atop a stack of documents. A close examination reveals that the documents refer to a Supreme Court ruling that upheld a law that criminalizes child sex abuse images. "We apologize for displaying unsettling documents in our campaign," Balenciaga wrote, adding that it strongly condemns the abuse of children. Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Here it is. So
look at this shit.
So let me get the logo.
The kids got on drawers and fucking gag balls and shit. What the fuck? Excuse my French.
Okay, let's.
You see it. And little kids. And the Yeezys they wearing, look. The Balenciagas, they so thick.
All right.
okay.
Let's keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, bring some perspective into
I will
this.
play devil's advocate.
Come on. Ooh, child.
Keep this in mind. I've said this before. This is a European company, and their European mindset is far different from an American one.
So why apologize?
Again, when the unfortunate thing is, apologizing is when you try to promote, in a sense, globally, you forget the fact that you are going into different markets. So they figure it's like keeping the same European mindset. Everyone will accept it everywhere else.
Ooh.
No. That's why they apologize.
Your chickens came home, baby. Your chickens came home. And it happens the way it's supposed to happen. I believe that in my brain and in my mind that when you stand on a thing, you fucking stand on a thing. If in Europe, this is where it is, I'm sorry, America, we'll pull our shit from y'all American eyes and continue to sell their shit. Y'all pulled the whole campaign because that shit ain't cute.
Again, realizing the fact is like it wasn't not beneficial for Americans, and then when when you realize like it's not beneficial for Brits, it's not beneficial for Spaniards, it's not beneficial for Italians. Yeah, it's a domino effect. Yeah,
like Kanye. Let's go.
Good for the goose.
It's good for the gander. Tone, I want to offer some perspective.
Want to offer some perspective?
Yes. Okay. I'll start with perspective one.
You're going to start with, okay.
If you think the things you do just affect you, I want y'all to reference Bernie Madoff. I'm going to leave it at that. And I think if you reference Bernie Madoff, you move differently. Everything he did affected everybody he fucking knew. Everybody who knew him, everybody was related to him, his future grandkids, the kids weren't even born yet, are affected by Bernie Madoff. His kids even died. His son killed himself. The other son died. Like, he wouldn't, that name, you could never speak that name because of the things that he did. You could never have a positive thought about a Madoff ever in life.
Facts. Perspective. Be careful when comparing yourself to others. We use filters in everyday life to hide from ourselves. I need y'all to let that sink in.
Facts.
Think about that shit.
Facts.
It's true. You know what I mean? Because most of you women, you use filters anyway, and we don't know what the fuck you look like when we first see you in public. But that's another story.
Later for that.
Later for that, though. You know what I mean? But this is very true because, I'm not going to compare myself to nobody else.
No, and no one's real no more.
No.
Nobody's real.
You can say you're real. It sounds good. You know what I mean? But I guess you're real to yourself to an extent. You're real to yourself because you know the real you. You know who you really are. Like, Kiki knows exactly who she is and what the fuck she is. Now, a person that thinks they may know Kiki but may not know her 100%. So it's real.
Perspective. Tone.
Yeah.
Gangster white walls. Family.
Okay.
Why would you expect the person who isn't honest with themselves to be honest with you?
You know, that bothers me. Just like you women that use the filters in your pictures. Y'all not honest with yourself. You be lying to us. So why you niggas think she gonna tell you the truth? When she can't even post a real picture of herself without no funky ass filter. And by the way, speaking of that shit, if I'm gonna take a selfie with you, turn the fucking filter off. Ain't no reason why my face should be all glittery when I take a picture with you.
You don't notice until after you see the picture. You got lashes and shit.
Yeah. Set me up like that.
Okay, we're gonna jumble the topic rule. We got a few topics, but I'm gonna jumble it around a little bit. I'm gonna skip topic 1, and we're gonna roll back around it. Yeah,
okay.
Because I want to throw something in here real quick because I think this one is gonna be a little bit heavier. Since people think that homosexuality is shoved down people's throat, would you say that heterosexuality is done the same way? What would you do if they were all removed? At the end of the day, all of it is inappropriate for our children. What is your opinion? Come on, gangster white walls.
No, I'm not gangster white walls. You want me to get it? You want me to get it?
Yes, let's get it.
Oh God, so I'm gonna get him started with this.
No, and as you should. It's 10:14. Get him started.
Homosexuality is,
dinner will be served.
He been cussing all day.
So hold on. Homosexuality is shoved down people's throats.
Okay.
Now it's a double-edged sword.
Heterosexuality is not?
I didn't say that. I said it's a double-edged sword.
That was a question.
You know what I mean? So the answer to that is, if you look at it from that perspective,
yes,
you would see it that way.
Yes,
you would see it that way. And if you didn't, then your eyes are wide shut. So
look, I jumped over our first topic to get to that because of the Balenciaga thing, right? Nowhere ever, I don't care what part of what continent you on, should a child have a teddy bear book bag that got drawers on and a leather strap around his neck. That is forced. To me, when you see two people kissing at any time, Tone, when you was younger, Mona, hey sis, when we was younger, and a sexual portion of the show came on, what your mama and them say?
You can't watch this.
Turn your head.
Or she just turned it off.
She turned it off.
Something like that.
That shit is started. It's the same thing. I think all of it should be removed. I got grandsons now, so I'm watching a little bit something, and it was a whole bunch of sexual shit in there. There's some cartoons. I think all of it should be removed. Turn away. It's mental conditioning.
Sexuality sells.
Homosexuality is not the norm. Get up and go inside your room.
Yeah. And like Batman said, it's mental conditioning. It's getting you ready for what's to come. Sex sells. So that's a topic of conversation that's never going to reach the forefront of anybody because these big business, they sell sex.
Yeah, you said sex, not heterosexual sex, not homosexual sex.
So I said sex. So I'm not taking anything out.
I'm with you. I'm just highlighting some shit.
Sex sells. You know what I mean? And lately, the new trend and fad is homosexuality sells.
So if you want that removed, here's as I'm sitting at home in my living room watching this shit, coming up with this shit.
You can't have one removed without the other.
Come on, bro.
It's not going to happen.
Come on.
It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? And then they go. This is the way life is now. You have to suck it up.
Come on, gangster white walls. Come with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sex sells. But the thing is how you're promoting it. Now, again, everyone on this program and many of your followers and viewers have been always saying that yes, the homosexuality is being forced down our throats. Thing is like, okay, what programs are you watching where you constantly seeing this?
Everything.
Is it everything?
It's usually because I'm an adult, and a lot of things that I want. Hold on, you asked me a question.
Okay.
I'm an adult, and most of the things, and for the record, I didn't say it's forced down shit. I didn't say that, but I do say that it is an oversaturation, and it is a sneak in of everything that I watch. I'm an adult, and everything I watch is R-rated. Everything, and even the plus 13, there's always
some sexual content.
Some solicitation.
There you go.
So, but I don't think it's forced. But I never said that. You don't know what I think about that. I never said it. But
all right, I'll use this minor example. I'm currently watching Wednesday, which is the sort of like a side story of the Addams family, and I recently saw an episode where Wednesday was in jail with her mom and her dad. Okay. Now, and the dad was in jail first, but then her and Morticia ends up getting caught later.
For what?
For something silly. But anyway, the point is they're in the jail cells together in a sense. Okay. And Wednesday is like trying to figure out a mystery while her mom and her dad are hooking up like they haven't seen each other in 50 years. And it's, you know how Morticia and Gomez are.
They love each other to death.
She ends up literally saying, I wish you guys would stop doing that. Because mind you, they're all lovey-dovey since day one. Now, mind you, what I'm trying to say here is like going back to the original TV show that a lot of people remember. Yes. They were like that. Yeah. And in a sense, they did some weird, crazy shit. And the thing is like that's how they expressed things. That was their portrayal of a happy relationship. Was like, would you consider that being forced down your throat? Then going down the line to seeing is like Wednesday feels like as much as like seeing a nice happy couple, I wish you guys would stop. Because what I'm trying to get at is like there maybe come a time and point where someone who feels like, yeah, it's a bit too much. But then again, you're showing a sense of fact that's like, hey, there's a time and place for it.
Okay.
So that's what pretty much I feels like certain shows have a time and place for putting out that sexual content that they're trying to express.
So with you saying that, are you agreeing with this or are you disagreeing with this? I'm stacking my. No. I'm asking this.
Doing it for some
I'm getting to a point. You're disagreeing with that with what I read, or you agreeing with that?
I'm in the sense of what was read is I am disagreeing with because of the simple fact is like, look, the world is going to see the person is going to see the world with a lot of things. You cannot keep constantly trying to block it and, hide the eyes and all this stuff every time. It doesn't make sense. The days where our parents is like, oh, this is sexual content you can't see. But I'm always reminded I was forced to watch Roots.
Number B. I'm
not done.
Okay, because I knew it.
So the thing is it's like, you can't pick and choose. It's like, okay, you want me to deal with violence, but you can't deal with sex because you can't explain it? I mean, if you say that, then fine. Then that particular person will end up having to go elsewhere to learn it. And that, I feel, is the problem. And that's where I feel is like, look, it is best to have it understood at home, being talked and discussed at home, so that way by the time you go out in the real world, that particular person won't end up being like, this guy, son who end up, shooting a whole bunch of people for no damn reason and claiming that he's binary.
Okay, so with that being said, would you rather the sexual content that you've endured all this time, the heterosexual content you've endured, would you rather the LGBT content be equal to it, or should both of it be reduced for children?
For children, again, I feel like depending on how the show is produced, the sexual content, I mean, you're not going to find the majority of the sexual content. How much sexual content there is in a cartoon?
Are you serious? Do you watch it?
Hold on. Hear me out. Besides the sense of fact of clothes or how they're dancing or whatever.
All that shit is the same. Like you can't even.
You're sexy now. Is that sexual content?
I can't even. I don't agree with the maturity level or the grading that they have for cartoons. They say, oh, it should be. I don't even agree with that because it should be raised. Like telling you,
the reason why where it is, the reason why where it's certain thing is because again, based off how they're basing off of certain studies that a lot of people are not privy of. So for some odd reason, they feels like, okay, the attention and in addition to the maturity level of today's children are a lot more sophisticated than those when we were.
And this is continent and culture based because in China, if you ever go in China, the TikToks and the shit that they filter to us with all this bullshit is not filtered, and they made it in China.
And they won't allow to play it. They're not allowed to play it there.
They're not allowed to play it there, and it's
again that's how their
filtered.
government. Again, so that's how their government is.
So what I'm saying is, there's a difference, and I believe that even though my government feel like I should be letting my kids watch all this humping, I feel like I shouldn't.
Then here's the problem.
Then I need to go to China.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing. Yeah, if you want to block out a whole bunch of things, yeah, go to China. But then if you were in Britain, shoot, you'll be complaining left and right.
I don't live in Britain.
So here's what I'm gonna say.
That's the thing. So again, the thing is
so like you telling me because I live in Britain that this shit with the kids and the gag balls, that's cute.
To them, they might think. To some, it might think. Others,
I'm
yes.
Asking
again,
who is on American soil, who brought me dinner. I'm asking you.
I stayed in Britain for about over a week, and
so
they were probably some. Like I said, it'll be half and half. Some think it will be funny. Others think it was like, yeah, I think that's kind of obscene.
I like that. See?
Okay.
Come on, Toad. What?
Continue on.
Batman said, here's what Batman said. Listen, he said every major society's downfall was due to sexual perversion.
Yep.
From the Mayans to the Greco-Roman era.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. Are we on track for downfall?
Of course. Because you know what? Because we cheerlead and we stand in the gap for perversion.
What's perverted?
I'm gonna say perversion. I'm gonna say it. I think me watching a woman and a man fuck and I'm 12 on TV is perversion. I'm not ready for that shit yet. Does it happen? I'm not a yeller. Yes, it happens. But I think you shouldn't sneak it into some shit that to me, my mother, and I'm going back to my mama, when it was graded for maturity, it didn't have all that. Because everything had a caption, cussing and blah, blah, blah. I think that you shouldn't sneak it in. If it's PG-13, you shouldn't sneak that shit in.
It's not sneaked in.
It's sneaked in.
It's stated right there, PG-13 or R or NC-17 or whatever. It's stated. In fact, it's like there's a statement of what might be in there. And again, for a 13-year-old,
you shouldn't grade it at 13.
The reason for the PG-13. Because during the times up till the mid 80s, PG stuff, most of the stuff was kind of like very highly questionable. Because again, that's why they created the 13 part, because of the fact it feels like 13-year-olds already had some preteens leading up to 13-year-olds would understand it a little bit more.
Says you who make the movie. No, not you. Says you that make the movie. But we all know everybody is not on the same wavelength. There's some people who take their kids to see kiddie movies and be like, yo, they had to remove their children from watching these movies because they snuck in some cussing. And everybody's household was not run that way.
They hear it from Uncle Bobby and them with the fucking and shit.
Yes,
Damn.
yes.
So what the fuck?
Yes. How is it? Again, these type of things gets to the point where it's like, okay, America is the most contradictory country in this planet.
Absolutely.
Because it's just like, how in a war you bitch, moan, and complain about certain things that is going either right outside your door or inside your home. And you want to sit there and say, oh, I don't need to see this shit. That don't make no sense.
My point in making the topic was, since people are saying this one thing is being shoved, I took the other approach to say everything is being shoved in.
Yes, everything.
And you told me you disagreed with me.
No, I disagree. Based off of what you're stating there, what I said is like, look, there should be a proper balance of a lot of things.
No, when I asked you about balance, you said no. I said to you, so should we bring it up or should we remove it all? You must didn't understand my question.
No, I understood your question. What I'm saying is like based off of the way things currently right now, this quote unquote, homosexual content that's being forced down our throat, it's trying to catch up to what heterosexual content has been exposed
but you ain't
to.
gotta put it on every
So where's the problem here?
I asked. I said because you have endured heterosexual sneaking in, should LGBT have a right to catch up, or should it all be removed? I'm thinking it should all be removed.
I don't think it's a right to catch up because now you're trying to cram in. You're trying to cram in so many fucking years into this short period of time, and it's too much. Why every show I gotta watch, I gotta see two gay guys kissing? Why? Just why? Furthermore, here's some other hypocrite shit for you.
Okay.
Silk said, this is Silk.
Okay.
Cardi B doesn't allow her own kid to listen to her music, but will praise when she sees other kids listening and twerking to it. The hypocrisy
the
right
hypocrisy
there.
of it all.
The hypocrisy right there.
Okay, so here's another.
Siren, shut up. Shut up, Dad. Siren, shut up. Damn, y'all. I'm going to curse all of you. The Silks, the Sirens, all of y'all. I cursed y'all today. I hope that you fucking have to go to the bathroom and ain't got no toilet paper and somebody's in the stall and you can't get to the fucking toilet.
The door is locked.
Yeah, and it trickles down your leg.
And you got to go get the key, and the key is attached to a tire. It's attached to a tire.
I hate y'all.
Tone.
What's up?
Should how much you make, and this is based on something I saw.
Okay.
Should how much you make determine what you spend?
No.
Explain.
No.
Take your time with the answer because it's a plot twist.
So what I make and what I choose to spend is my personal business, and it doesn't matter how much I make. I can make a motherfucking $1 million a year. I'm not going to spend that type of fucking money. I don't have to. Why?
Okay. Micah Parsons, number 11 for the Cowboys, is being dragged on social media and called cheap for not returning to his barber after his haircuts went from $20 to $200. Was he wrong?
Nah, it's his money. You know what I mean? It's his money. He chooses. If you. Okay, this has been a gripe that I've had with a couple people on Instagram. I see niggas, if you out there spending $150, $200 for a haircut, have at it. But I don't have to. Now, when I know I can go see my man on the joint and get the joint done for a dub, you know what I mean? $30? Okay, cool.
Motherfuckers be patting people pockets all day long. They believe that is price gouging at its worst.
It is.
Because you think that because I make or you saw reported, he said, his explanation was one that I can agree with. Because I don't want to say cheap, but I'm frugal. Like, I don't just throw money down the motherfucking drain because I work too hard for it. 2, I feel like I come from a blue-collar town. I'm from Flint, Michigan. And we work hard to maintain what we have. And I believe that just because you see that I make this amount of money doesn't give you the right to raise your prices. And 2, if you switch it around and you say people are living above their means and that's why they ain't got, make it make sense. You clown a nigga when a nigga make $4 an hour at McDonald's and he driving a Maserati and he live with his mama. We clown that person.
Yeah, but we're okay.
We're okay.
That's not cool.
That's not cool.
I'm not worried about, you know what I mean? If those are your prices and you set and you got customers that's doing that, that's fine. You know what I mean? Have at it with those dudes.
Yes.
But if you know this nigga's making money, now you want to raise it from $20 to $200, make that make sense, bruh. And then blast him because he don't want to spend the money?
Yes.
Fuck you. I wouldn't want to spend the money neither. Nigga, Fuck you gonna get rich off of him for doing some bullshit. Nah, get the fuck out of here. Hell will freeze before I pay a nigga over $100 for a haircut. I don't need you anyway. You know what I mean? But god damn.
Silk said, hell no. $200 for a haircut. Eat my shorts, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But you have people like I've come across and I've had this argument on Instagram and I was like, yo, niggas, I ain't mad at niggas how you get it. However you get it. But I'm not to be the one. I'm not no boo-boo the fool. And the nigga was like, what you mean boo-boo the fool? Nigga, I'm not paying you $150, $200 for you to do exactly what this nigga over here is going to do for like $25, $30.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
You know what I mean? Now, if you get niggas that's going to pay it, have it. So the nigga that he was cutting his hair came on a post, well, I ain't boo-boo the fool. Obviously, you are. I'm not counting your pockets of what you want to do, but you're a fucking idiot if you want to pay $150 for a haircut. Hold on, nigga. I got this new design to cut your shit bald. You know what I mean? And I charge you $500 every month to keep your shit crispy, clean, and bald. Come on, at me.
To me, I feel like if I give you what I believe you're worth, like if I sit in your chair, you charge me $20, I got a little bit of money, your tip gonna be higher. Your tip's gonna be higher because I appreciate you, not what you charge, bruh.
Yes. So see, that's where he fucked up at. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if I'm gonna tip you something, I'm gonna tip you something nice because I like the work that you do. But if you're gonna charge me that much, you're gonna lose more business than get business that way.
DJ said not just that, you doing the same shit.
Yes. You ain't do nothing different. You know what I mean? Now, I'm sitting there and you got some strippers in that joint. I'm getting a lap dance and all that other shit. And while you cut my hair, we can discuss something else. But nigga, for a basic service, get the fuck out of here.
He go, Tweety, tell him to come see me. She charged $199. Cyrus said there are barbers available a dime a dozen. I think people do that. I think celebrities do. I think businesses do that too. They expect you to pay $700 for a T-shirt because you have the money. Like what is in this cotton that ain't in this cotton?
And that kills me with a lot of businesses and a lot of people. The prices that they have on certain clothing. Nigga, make it make sense for me. No. Why? What you're essentially paying for is the name.
Yes, and he go our goofy ass running to go buy it because you know what it costs and I know what it costs and I know you know what it costs. So now I'm over here flex.
Yeah, nigga, it's a foolish flex, and that's why billionaires.
Foolish flex. I like that.
Billionaires look at you the way the fuck they do because you can see a billionaire, but he don't wear all that fucking shit that you seeing these young niggas wearing. This nigga got on some fucking Skippy dudes from fucking Walmart, a basic pair of jeans and a T-shirt. Nigga, he don't need to get fly like that. For what? You know what I mean? Now, if you Jay-Z, even if you look at Jay-Z, this nigga's a billionaire. Now, his watch may be $100,000 plus on his fucking wrist.
But he look regular. He
look regular as fuck. Like, yo, there's nothing special about this nigga. He's not wearing all these fucking chains, choking him around his fucking neck with big medallions on it. That's just...
And I think somebody was saying, I think that was 21 Savage or somebody who was saying, he in the hospital too, by the way, but I think he was saying, like, I had to relax, I had to calm down on all the jewelry. He was like, it was a flex, it was ridiculous, like, I don't do this shit no more. I think people learn.
I think it becomes a flex when you do that shit. So, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. But now, oh, God, what is he over there doing?
He's over there preparing a meal before us.
You know
Tone.
Oh God!
Did you want to attack this Walmart guy?
We might as well get it. You know what I mean? So for y'all that haven't been watching the news, and some of y'all clearly there's some people on my post that don't watch the news because they didn't hear about Jerry Jones. I'll rip her ass later.
Okay.
I'll go live and they say, now, bitch. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get you today.
Damn.
I got time today because your ass is ignorant. Anything just to say the Cowboy's name. No, you ignorant bitch. You're the one I'm talking about. But later for that though. Okay, so if you haven't been watching the news, this guy, this employee of Walmart, right, spazzed the fuck out and just went on a killing spree. He had a manifesto on his phone and everything, right? You want to take this?
No, you go ahead. No, you take it.
A Walmart manager opened fire on fellow employees in the break room of a Virginia store down in Chesapeake. That's down the road.
Down your way.
Yeah. Killing 6 people in the country's second highest profile mass shooting in 4 days. Police witness and said Wednesday. Hold on. So now we can no longer say that only white people
do mass killings.
Damn. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Thanks,
guy. Thanks, guy. You know what I mean? The gunman who apparently shot himself was dead when officers found him. There was no clear motive for the shooting, which also left at least 6 people wounded, including one critically. Okay. The store in Chesapeake, Virginia's second largest city, was busy just before the attack on Tuesday night as people stocked up ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. You know what I mean? A shop. Hold on. Now here's the thing, because it wasn't customers in the store, was it?
No.
It was just employees.
Yeah, they was in the break room.
Okay.
The employee
Brianna Tyler said overnight stocking team of 15 to 20 people had just gathered in the break room to go over a morning plan. She said the meeting was about to start and the team leader said, all right, guys, we have a light night ahead of us, when another team leader, 31-year-old Andre Bing, turned around and opened fire on the staff.
What in the entire heck?
So there's more to it because this was planned for a while because he had a manifesto.
Yes.
He had a manifesto. See, it was written out. They found it on his phone. He had a manifesto, and he was just tired of shit. Now, did I read the complete manifesto? No, I have not.
No.
I mean? But he was
people
tired
were bullying him. He did say he was
being bullied.
And people didn't respect him. But then the co-workers were saying he was that supervisor. He was that nigga that came in here and got on everybody's nerves and was just extra mean, just extra asshole-ish.
Okay, and I'm not disputing that. You know what I mean? I'm not disputing that at all.
Corey said he bought the gun the same day.
You know what I mean? Which is crazy. You know, he had clips on clips on clips. You know what I mean? You never know what a person's going through. And that makes you look at your coworkers and people that you work with and you're like, yo, y'all may have been clowning this nigga at work, but you don't know what this nigga's really thinking inside. They did not know what was really thinking inside with this cat. You know what I mean? And this cat just got to a boiling point and couldn't take it no more. Was it the right way? No, it wasn't. It's never the right way to do that. This is sad. Like, yo, you're supposed to be Thanksgiving time. It's supposed to be holiday time with your family and shit like that. Not motherfucking getting news that your family was murdered at work.
By their supervisor. Not by a crazed employee. I mean, a crazed customer. Not by somebody who just came in there with an axe to grind. Bro. So how does that, okay, reading these things, Tone, because we're reading them in succession now. This is a lot of this going on. How do you, or if you change when you leave to go to work every day, like, does that change how you respond or react to your family, to your employers, to your supervisors, to your employees?
I'm going to be the same person every day. You know what I mean? I'm going to be the same person every day, but, you know,
you a little more...
I'm still be the same way. I'm not tripping about it. I'm not going to trip. I'm not going to let that one situation determine how I'm going to be and live in fear and all that shit. I'm not going to do that. Nah, you know what I mean, you'd be a miserable motherfucker if you let that happen. Not knocking the ones who choose to be that way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it's sad that that's what it came to. You know what I mean? And so. This dude, you're making fun of this dude. You're working with a cat, and you're making fun of him, and everybody got jokes on this nigga every day, and he's all right with it. He's like, okay, okay, and lets it go on. Do you realize what you're really doing to this dude?
People don't.
And you think this day you woke up and said, enough is enough. This nigga made fun of me for the last time. I ain't dealing with it no more.
Okay, so picture this: you sitting at home, and you know yesterday was terrible. You've been working here 3 years. Every day is terrible. Today is like I don't want to go in this bitch.
Something pushed him to his breaking point.
Yes, today just ain't the day.
You know what I mean? And you thought about this consciously in your mind. What is he doing? What is that?
He's got our food.
Oh God!
Smell good though. It smells good.
Smell good though.
It smells good.
How to give you that?
It smells Thanksgiving-y.
It smells. Yeah. It does. Okay, so I'm gonna keep open mind. But you know, oh God.
But you know what I feel? Leave people the fuck alone.
I mean.
Leave people the fuck alone.
You know, this puts you back in the mind of when the postal worker went crazy. There's a candle and everything.
Yes, we smelling like Columbus today.
Is
that Columbus, Ohio? Columbus, Georgia?
Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio. Okay, not DC today.
It's sad. You know what I mean? You just gotta be careful of the people you work with and people you bully. And so I'm coming from a person that used to go online and permanently rip people. You know what I mean? Was it the right thing to do? As time goes by, you start thinking that, no, maybe some of the things you said, it wasn't the right thing to do, but I still stand on that shit.
Not just leave people alone. Like, for real, mind your fucking business. If everybody is feeling some type of way, everybody is doing, pass that tone. Everybody is feeling some type of way. Today, you just feel like fucking. When people's lives are upset, now, they fuck with people.
Now, I'm going to say this.
Okay.
So, in Siren is like, I'm a supervisor. There are terrible employees and terrible management. There are steps that he didn't take. There are steps to take, and he didn't reach out. I get it. But some people are not there at the point where they want to reach out. Now, I've worked for a couple of motherfucking managers that I wanted to whoop they candy ass because I just didn't like them. Oh shit! This is very professional.
This is very,
look, we're getting forks and knives and everything.
Okay, y'all, they setting this up, so stay tuned. It's coming.
It's coming. You know what I mean?
You got to cut white man for.
Look, so what I'm simply saying is, okay, thank you.
And the turkey wing look bomb.
It does though, Kiki.
Oh my God.
It does.
Dear Lord, thank you for this food that we're about to receive, Father. Thank you for the hands that prepared, the gloved hands to prepare this, Lord. Please coat our bellies and please coat our taste buds. It smells good. And please let there be enough salt and pepper on this. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen.
Y'all got to see this.
You got to see this. Look. Come on, it's right there. The camera's right there. Y'all got to see this.
Okay, listen. I don't know.
All right. Ladies first.
Are y'all getting plasticware? No, we're not.
No, he gave us real silverware.
Oh, wait a minute. It's got... Okay, we're gonna eat first. The squash?
Is that cucumbers?
No, it's squash. It's seasoned.
Seasoned.
I ain't gonna look.
You jump in that casserole?
Which one? Hold on. I ain't gonna hate. Let me taste the green bean, and they're firm.
Very firm.
These are turkeys, the turkey onions.
They're crunchy.
Okay, so what's in the green bean casserole is, of course, green beans, French's onions, fried onions, mushroom, and of course, good old Campbell soup. In the squash casserole is squash and zucchini, shredded up carrots and shallots, and of course some stuffing on top.
If you had some of my cranberry sauce, look, even the turkey, you take the turkey?
I need some hot sauce.
I need some hot sauce. Need some spice.
Okay.
Gangster white walls. Make something spicy. Every dish you make, something got to be spicy.
I've been told I do pretty much. My cooking is spicy. So today
Who told you that? Somebody white? I mean, a caucus dweller.
No. DJ said the music in the background and y'all at Ruth Chris.
The second bite means something happening. Something's happening. They're about to turn into zombies. No, I'm not upset.
Kiki over here fucking this shit up, y'all. Kiki,
thank you, white man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First off,
thank you so very much.
The turkey isn't bad. The turkey, I taste like a lot of lemon in the turkey.
Do you?
Slime.
Slime?
Yeah. It's used extreme lime seasoning, so chili lime, and then some lime juice, of course, and other stuff.
This is cheese on the casserole on the zucchini.
It's sour cream.
Why is it yellow?
What?
No, not the green beans. The zucchini.
I said it's zucchini and squash. The yellow is the squash.
It looks like cheese. It's orange.
Yeah, because of the shredded carrots.
Oh, a lot of veggies.
Okay.
Need some hot sauce on it. They do need some hot sauce.
Okay.
Need some hot sauce.
But I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Not mad.
And their turkey wings are done.
Turkey wing is good. I can say that much. Turkey wing is good.
So, okay.
Your presentation.
How many veggies are on this plate?
A lot of veggies.
10. This is a vegan shit.
So
where's my friend wife right for that? Moet.
So question, white man.
What
What else would accompany this? This is all you would have for Thanksgiving?
Not just that.
What else? Come on, what else?
There will be, of course, either mashed potato stuffing, of course, rolls. I didn't have time to make those. That's pretty much it, and whatever. I mean, those two casseroles. I mean, it could work well with either turkey or ham or.
Yo,
I'm not mad.
Silk said, Kiki don't get home cooked meals. She's always working. Enjoy it, ma'am. Good job, snowblower.
Well, I cook. Thank you very much. I'm not mad.
Moet.
I'm trying to feed
honey, this meal.
This thing's strong.
I was getting ready to say that.
I'm trying to feed that shit like.
Look, I was like, nigga, I'm over here. You need to bring one more of these, nigga.
Yes, I will. So, you want to pour some of this in
Moet? No, Moet. So this meal that we're prepared and we're eating should be on your vegetarian.
Yes.
Because the is that the squash casserole?
But you know what? Yes, it has dressing on it, which makes it. The dressing takes over the fact that you see the dressing right there.
Yeah, that's it.
It takes over that. I'm a veggie person, so my only critique is that you should have I'm going to drown this damn turkey wing in hot sauce. Like I spice.
Yep.
And you tell your family members this is not spicy.
I don't know what they told you about. This is spicy.
No, they said that, but it's good.
You tell your family members this is spicy to them?
To some. Well, again, I cook a lot more spicier than that. So trust me, I said,
bring it on.
I would, because not knowing the fact of how spicy you want it, I mean, I just toned it down just to be safe. Again, expecting another person. But
Ty,
you fucked up, Ty. Somebody tag Ty.
Tag Ty. Somebody.
Corey says need some smoke back up in there.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So we eat.
So is it fair to say, right? Since we try his, you should try yours.
You should try ours.
Ours? Okay. Bet.
You should try ours.
Yours what?
You should bring. We're gonna bring you some. We're gonna go to the hood on you.
Yeah.
You went to the. We was in the mountains with this.
Not with this turkey though. This turkey didn't come from the mountains. I gotta give him that much. I need some hot sauce, but it's not that bad. You know
so it's in the it's in the middle then. It ain't down here with us.
It's the
middle class.
The fair light skins. You know the light skins? It's right there.
Proctor's and Thompson's and Swans.
Yeah, there you go.
You down in Southern Maryland. He in Southern Maryland.
Hey, whoa, time out. My family from Southern Maryland. Wait a time out.
Any Proctor's, Thompson, and Swans?
Yeah, Myers and Balls.
Any Proctor's, Thompson's, or Swans?
Okay, sorry.
Okay, this is like green eyes, good hair. You gotta marry a nigga.
Now I'm gonna tell you this much: the 3-bean casserole.
Yes.
That's just some straight up carcass shit. You know what I mean? Although it's
green bean.
I still need hot sauce on it.
I use fresh green beans now.
I know
they're fresh, they're crunchy, they're not
overcooked. They're firm.
Yeah. The other key thing for those, mind you, that's pretty much old school green bean casserole, but there is a healthier version for those who wants to stay healthy, or in a sense, if they're vegetarian. Because since I use some Campbell's soup, because they have milk and stuff like that. So you might want to, or pretty much a vegan version. So that way you want to avoid some of that stuff. So I can make that as well.
Well,
you hear that, right, Moet?
I'm a person who will take people's shit and doctor it the fuck up. Like I would take it home. I do that, and I'm telling you, the only thing that I would add, I'm gonna fuck this turkey wing up. Just this right here. What's the percentage in this shit?
I know it's 5.3.
Oh my god, off for nothing. I didn't eat this morning.
Empty stomach is why. Okay.
Hear our music. He go, Tweety, not healthier. Come on, Gangsta White Walls with the vegan version.
I mean, I'm gonna say this much.
Yes.
No, there's no mayonnaise. He's not adding mayonnaise. Everybody's like, mayonnaise.
I want you a little dip.
A little dip.
Actually, that summer squash could be considered a dip in a sense because based how it is.
I'm gonna go to the hood on your ass. I'm gonna make you a. Are you vegan? No.
No.
Parsley. I can make you a cauliflower mac that would just kill you, huh?
Are you allergic to anything?
No.
Okay, Tom, because I'm bringing glizzies.
Oh, for y'all that know, DJ know this. What? Whoa, time out. No, negative Ghost Rider.
DJ know what?
DJ.
This dick!
No, I'm gonna bring some of my Stafford in here.
Okay.
Some of my Stafford.
When we doing this?
When you want to do this?
I guess he did Thanksgiving. We got to do Christmas.
We do it for Christmas?
Well, you only got
how many weeks you got?
Two episodes left.
Okay.
So
our last episode. What's the date of that one?
It will be standby. Get a calendar here.
Make sure y'all go vote today. Kiki, you want to put
vote.
The 12th.
Rippies2022.com. Please vote.
No, I'm correction. It'll be the 5th. Yeah, next week will be
December 5th. That's next week?
That's next week.
So, Tone, you got to do your Stafford thing next week.
Okay.
I am nominated for Female Personality of the Year.
And
Tone.
I'm nominated for Male Personality of the Year.
And this is the show of the year. Fuck they talking about. So please vote for us. Vote from different devices. You can vote one time a day.
Got to the 30th. Please vote. You know.
And tell your friends about us. Even if you got to share this episode, be like, look, they be tripping.
Make them vote. DJ said that Stafford is not safe. You can't stop eating it.
Batman says, excuse me, Mr. White Man. Excuse me, White Man needs a hood sister to put some blackberry cobbler on his ass.
Oh, damn. Yeah, look at me. Wait a minute. Okay.
All right. Let me ask
So
this question.
Let me tear the skin off
lately, I've been hearing this crazy debate. Sweet potato pie versus pumpkin.
Sweet potato. My wife makes the best sweet potato pie on the planet. Period. End of discussion. I can't stand. I'm not a pumpkin pie eater, so I don't know. I don't like it.
I eat both of them, but
I can't do that, Kiki. That shit irritates me.
I eat both of them, but let me tell you, because I work at a hospital, and they're on the pumpkin side, so pumpkin pie side. So I eat it there. I don't like it. I just prefer if you put a pumpkin and a sweet potato in front of me, I'm definitely gonna. It's sweet potato for me.
Sweet potato all day long.
Okay.
Because
you
I get annoyed.
Person?
No, I'm a pumpkin person. So pumpkin eater.
Look at our face.
From the mountains of Caucasus.
Who's shocked? Yeah. Did you make pumpkin pie? Do you make it?
No, my mother.
Your mama them.
Yeah.
Somebody came to my house and brought me one of them store-bought. Who made the pies? Who was going crazy over them? What pies was that?
Patty.
Brought me one of them nasty-ass patty pies to my house. How dare you, with the disrespect, bring that shit into my house? You know what I mean? Can we ship that shit right the fuck out of there?
Well,
so patty pies wasn't all.
Nah, nigga.
I didn't like it.
My wife makes home. So my wife does it. So we know in my house, the week of Thanksgiving, we have to fend for ourselves. We all know this. You know what I mean? She's not cooking. She's preparing all week.
Yeah.
Stay out her way. Kitchen has to be a certain way. Don't even go in there and fuck shit up. She has one day where she sifts the flour and sifts everything to prepare for baking. The next day is baking.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then she'll start preparing everything else. But the baking day is a fun day. She makes the pound cake from scratch. Woo! And then my sweet potato pie. So, Nikayla, if you're watching or you hear this, stay away from my damn pie. My pie. It was made for me, damn it, not you. We gonna fight over that pie. My pie. It's my pie. That girl keep taking my pie.
My mother, may she rest in peace, was very kind to me because I have a different palate. She made the best sweet potato pies ever, but I always like crunching mine. So I said, Ma, can you make me one with coconut? And can you make me one with nuts in it? And she put walnuts in it. I'm a nut person. You know that I like sweet and salty stuff, and I need everything.
Like
so
nuts in it, huh?
I do, and everything. This could have had some almonds in it for real. Like, I'm just saying. So I like that. She used to make that for me, and I couldn't find a person to do it because everybody wants to shove their recipe down my throat and say, you know, I put no coconut on. Just I want it. I want nuts.
Okay.
I want nuts. That's a lot.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Kiki's views are not the views and opinions of Real Talk Uncensored. We all don't like nuts here.
I listen, and Brittany made a prime rib. Then she's like, oh, y'all bougie. What?
It's not bougie.
Brittany stuck her foot in that. I said, Brittany, come.
Brittany, I know y'all ate that shit up. But
yes, we did. Next
time, yo, Britt.
Tone, I got you. She's the Dutch oven too, so she stuck her foot. Yo, my God.
That's the problem with some of y'all people because y'all can't teach your kids how to cook because you don't know how to cook. Let's talk about it now because some of y'all on this live probably can't cook.
Microwave City.
Microwave City.
No. Especially, listen, you get them boxes. I told my kids when they was younger, like, no.
Yeah, I see it, guys. Yeah, Batman, she's right. She's a nasty motherfucker, boy.
Oh, Tweety.
She likes sweet and salty things shoved down her throat.
I do.
Pause. So she wants salt. You like salty nuts, huh?
I do.
You like salty nuts?
I got some in my drawer at work. And listen, my office is a nut free zone, right? I'll be in that bitch shaking them up like, oh, fuck, I forget. I gotta hide them from them because they don't bang with somebody's allergic to peanuts in there. But oh, Tweety, she said, where's my Christmas soda? I couldn't find none, but I'm gonna look high and low. I probably gotta order it this time because I went to 7 stores looking for this fruitcake Mountain Dew. I'll have it for Christmas. No, I'll have it next week. I'm going to order it from Amazon.
But there's Truly.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
It's margarita style watermelon and cucumber. Yeah. I had to slow down for a minute because I was sitting there thinking, I was like, damn, what the fuck, nigga?
No, here I am because you know I'm used to bringing my water in here, right? I'm throwing them back, just talking, and I'm like, wait a minute, oh my God, did I slur? It's too early. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all talking about why Tone was reading like that? Because I'm drinking this shit here.
I mean, you know, I just want everybody this week to just take a moment of reflection. Like I said this morning, you know, I lost a friend of mine. You know, may she rest in peace. Yeah. We never know when our last day is. A lot of people in the comments read, treat people the way you want to be treated. You just never know. Things turn around all the time. You know, you be riding high today and to be scooting down in the dirt the next. And you're going to look for people. Yes, and you're going to look for people to have grace. And I think that grace is free. People make mistakes. Kanye makes mistakes. Kyrie made mistakes. Jerry Jones makes mistakes. Tone makes mistakes. I make mistakes. But you have to have grace. Your time will come. Yeah. And where I was going with all of that is just again, it's the season. It's the holiday right now, and I'm being very sensitive about a lot of stuff because I don't have my mom here, and I'm reflective at this time.
So is it fair to say that this season brings a lot of depression out?
It does. So you got to pray for your friends.
Yeah.
Check on your strong friends too, because everybody not okay.
Even the strong ones, those are the ones you really want to check on off the rip. It's the strong ones. Mm-hmm. You know, they look, but on the inside, when the doors are closed, they really crumble. You know?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nita.
Help me, help you, damn it.
Yep. And then I'm a friend to those who I'm a friend to. Those who know me know I got I got a big ear. So if you need somebody to listen to you without judgment, or you need my opinion on some things, I speak based upon what I hear, not the way I know you.
Yeah.
So
and I can contest to that. That's a very true statement. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter if she know you, she cool with you now. Mm-hmm. She's gonna tell you what you need to hear. What you don't want to hear, but she's gonna tell you.
Very fair person.
Yes. Okay.
That's it?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
It looks like it.
Yo, so the 3-bean casserole.
Green bean.
3-bean. Green bean. Whatever the fuck it is. It's a casserole.
10 on a scale of 1 to 10. We gotta grade it. We gotta grade it for y'all before we go.
What's your grade, Kiki?
For the casserole? Yeah. I never liked it. I can deal with this. So out of a scale of 10, it's because it's not nasty.
No, it's not nasty. I'm not saying it's nasty.
It's not. I'll give it a 5. Because it's just.
I'm going to give it a 4.
All these things together, like, nah.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's not bad. It's not bad. If it had a little more seasoning to it, I don't know. It's just missing a little something. You know what I mean? Like my wife may put little bacon bits on top of it or something like that. Something. It's just missing something.
It's just gangster white walls, though.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
So, but and so
Yes.
if I went to his house, I would eat it because I would eat it. So it's not terrible like we thought it was going to be.
You thought it was going to be?
I thought it was going to be terrible. Like honestly, I was like, oh God, what did Kiki get me into? And I thought I was kind of scared, but actually, it's not bad. Now the squash.
Yes.
I
liked it.
I like that.
I liked it.
See, I'm a squash guy. I like squash.
I'm a
like
veggie
squash.
chick,
You know what I mean?
so
I like squash. I like exactly what he did with this. The presentation was pretty decent. So I'm definitely going to say the squash for some vegan shit. I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you know where I take 2 points off at, just because it wasn't hot. If it was, because I like my food to be nuke. Yeah.
I don't like
That's
that.
the only
I'm cool
reason.
with that.
So I'll even say 9 because it was seasoned.
I gotta move up. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move up with you. I'm gonna move up with you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna move up one with you because it was seasoned, and that's the key. We thought it was going to be no season because I was yelling at Kiki in the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
You ain't bring no season? I thought you were bringing the season. And so we didn't need the seasoning. It wasn't bad. The only thing we were really missing was the hot sauce.
Okay. So
now,
turkey wing.
The turkey wing?
You got
I've
me
been
with
eating
that.
on this turkey wing. It's not bad. It's not bad. I like the lime in it. I like the little lime taste. It wasn't bland like I thought it was going to be. Did it need some hot sauce? Yes. Everything tastes better with hot sauce. I am going to give that 8.5. I'll give it an 8.5.
I'll give it a 9. You know the reason why I can't give it a 10? Because it just wasn't hot enough for me.
Okay.
Like that's it. But I'll give it a 9. And the reason why I'm not done because I eat a turkey.
Yes, I can't.
I'm using the fork, so I fucks a turkey leg and wing up. So that's the only reason why.
So like you smoke these. I wonder if there was some type of gravy that came with these that you could have made with these fucking turkey wings.
Of course, but
you could have made a little gravy.
He doesn't eat gravy.
Nah,
that's all up. And I got gravy at home.
The gravy is where it would be at. You just can't go to the store and buy a thing of gravy and heat that shit up. No, you gotta make it from scratch.
You gotta make it
and
from
if y'all
the
don't
drippings
understand
from the turkey. You gotta make it from That's me. That's the kid.
See?
That's the kid.
Look, so here's what I'm telling you. For me, pet peeve I have is I don't like my hands to be dirty. I don't like to, you know what I mean? So if I'm eating like chicken and shit like that, I constantly got, every time I have to eat one, I got to wipe my hands.
Yeah.
I don't like my hands, so I won't go on air and do it because I'm very fidgety, and that shit is a pet peeve of mine. It drives me nuts. Can't do it. So when Kiki's talking about, I'm going to get into it, nah, nigga, I'm going to peel it the best I can. At the last resort is picking up using my hands. I don't like to use my hands.
So that's why I do that at home. I want to do it here, but that's why I said that's why mine is still kind of yeah. Thank you, white man.
Corey said,
Look.
you don't want smoked turkey wings? Got those in stock.
Yes.
Niggas, why you going to ask a dumb question for?
So you making Stafford?
I'm making some Stafford. I'll tell you what it is when you get it.
So is that a carb? Yes. I got to figure out what I'm going to make. Oh, All
right, please explain for those who don't know what Stafford is.
It got the name Stafford with some shit that my ex used to made, and I took it from her and critiqued it, and it's like a seafood pasta. It's like a seafood pasta that I make. You know what I mean? And you could ask DJ, Kim, Melvin, anybody that's been to my house that I've made it for. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit don't last long. Ask Ricky and them, that shit don't last long. Them niggas will eat they'll eat all of that and leave everything else behind.
Is it cold or hot?
It will be cold. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I have to make something hot.
Yeah, because I can't make it hot. I just got to get up. It will be a long. I can do it warm when I first make it, but once it dries out, it's
I can
cold.
heat it up if I wanted to.
Is it a microwave in there?
Yeah, there's a microwave.
Was it?
So what I'll do for that day is I'll get up early and I will make it so it'll be fresh when I first come in here.
Okay. You gonna see what the fuck I bring. I don't know.
Let's see what look at these niggas. These niggas is, oh my God, no sharing.
Look, everybody's tongue is wagging and dripping.
I tell you what, anytime they come to my house and I try to make it for them when they come, because it's a hump to get out there. So when they come down there, I'm going to make it for them. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you what, this shit don't last. I be telling my wife, you better put some of that corn, put that shit to the side for me so I can have some. You know what I mean? Because the same thing for the kids. They fuck that shit up. So I'm going to hook it up for y'all. As long as you're not, I'm gonna hook it up for you. It's a little starch. It'll be right.
I know it's like I can't have a lot of carbs, but I'll figure something out. You said you're not allergic to nothing, right?
Kiki, this is gonna.
He doesn't like gravy. I hate you don't like gravy. I make a bomb ass Salisbury steak. Like that sounds fucking delicious. You don't eat gravy.
He doesn't eat gravy.
Everybody knows my Salisbury steak and smashed potatoes like that. We'll figure you.
I'm gonna be. What's this next Monday? Is this next Monday?
Next Monday.
Next Monday. This is going down. Stay tuned. It's going down next Monday.
She coming in.
Motherfuckers is coming in. They want that Stafford. I tell you what, they coming for that Stafford. That shit is fucking crazy, yo.
We gonna invite them in. Y'all come in. We make some. Yeah.
So it's our last show.
It's our last show. So y'all want to come? Y'all hit us up off sides, and we y'all come in. So we do that.
Yeah. So next week is our last show of the year
before the 18th, because the 18th is
what? What's the fucking going down? It's the Rippies. It's going down. You know what I mean? We got to get
tickets
it right.
Still on sale?
They still on sale.
Hello?
Yes. Oh, we got some. Oh, tickets are still on sale. Yeah. Y'all grab your tickets so y'all can be part of it. We hosting this motherfucker. We winning this motherfucker.
Yeah, next Monday, we're gonna open up the studio for people that want to come in and share our last show with it. We could do that. We could open up the studio and have our last show when y'all come in. You know what I mean? We'll put it out there. Remember, space is limited.
So don't be bringing your babies and all that.
Don't be bringing your. Is there a place I can park my truck? Yes, in the back parking lot, DJ. Yes, it is. They got a parking lot right behind the building, right behind us, right back here. There's a parking lot back there.
Real Talk's last day, last supper, last day. That's
last
dope.
supper. That's last day, last supper.
Last supper.
You know what I mean? So Kiki, what the fuck are you bringing, Kiki?
I'm gonna let you know.
You gonna let me know?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know.
I don't give a fuck if you don't like gravy, goddamn it.
You like gravy?
I like gravy.
Make that shit.
Gravy. Don't play with me and my emotions like that, yo. Don't play with my emotions. But yeah, Stafford will be in the building. I might just bring my wife's sweet potato pie.
And why not? And listen, if y'all feel some type of way, y'all want to come in, bring something. Potluck.
Potluck?
Y'all want to fucking come? Yeah.
Yeah, but let's do a potluck. Let's do a potluck. I need your best dish. Don't come in here, you know what I mean? Because we're going to be brutally honest.
You bring a patty pie. Tell them what you're going to do with that.
I'm going to throw that shit straight out the fucking window if you bring a patty pie in here. Don't you disrespect us with a patty pie. How dare you? You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to say this. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, if y'all going to bring some food, please make sure
it's enough.
It's enough for people to taste, and it has to be. You have to be white man.
Because what we gonna do? Because look, you got to feed white man.
You got to feed white man. So it's got to be enough. It's got to be enough for three of us.
And you see how we are. You see how we gonna critique it.
We're gonna critique and talk about your shit on the air. Because we talked about his. You know
Just saying.
So Kiki, before we end this, overall dish. For the overall dish, we did individuals, but for overall dish, what do you rate it?
Overall, I did 2 9s and a so it's got to be an 8 if I did 2 9s and a 5. So 8. Only it wasn't hot. That's my only thing, white man. Look, you get extra points for the flatware.
Rick, don't play them. You gonna be jerk barbecue ribs Spanish style? I need to see that shit.
Let's go. Stop playing. You fucking said it. We fucking heard you.
We heard you. Now, so I'm gonna rate this. I know what I rated and gave the numbers for, but as a total whole,
yes.
Presentation, taste wise, flavor wise, and everything else, freshness wise.
Yes.
This wasn't like
a
canned shit.
Yes.
This wasn't canned shit like some of these people from the cave dwellers do. This was fresh, right? I'm gonna give him an 8.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna give him an 8. You know what I mean? If the food was not bad, it was good. I'm gonna give him an 8.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And I stepped outside my comfort zone or some shit that I wouldn't try, and I tried it, and yeah, I'm gonna give him an 8 because the shit was fresh. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I gotta give it to you.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
You did not forget that from 2 years ago when you said that. So we appreciate you. Real Talk Uncensored. I'm Kiki.
I'm Tone.
We out of here. See y'all next week.
Next week, make sure a potluck.
Vote. Peace.
Peace.